Hi guys, this is Shankar. In this session, I will demonstrate how to remember all the major three configurations, that is GL, AP, AR, General Ledger, Accounts Payable and Accounts Receivable. This session is very useful to you to remember all three major configurations at a time, step by step, including transaction codes. But practicing time, use the navigation path for the configuration part. In this session, I will provide all step-by-step configuration process with the transaction code as a single snapshot, which would help you to remember and to recollect easily all the three configurations at any point of time. I am very sure with this single snapshot you will get more confidence even while facing interview 2. Okay, let's have a look. So this is that single snapshot for the entire all three step-by-step configurations. Here I am taken three columns, one for GL, another for AP, another for AR. GL means General Ledger groupings, AP means accounts payable, or you can say vendor or supplier or creditor or accounts payable or bills payable, whatever you name it for that grouping. And this is AR, accounts receivable, otherwise you can say customer or debtor or accounts receivable or bills receivable, whatever you name it for that groupings. In case of accounts payable and accounts receivable, we will create group in one screen. In another screen, we will create number ranges. In another screen, we will assign these number ranges to groups. In case of GL, we will do all three things in one screen. The transaction code for group creation is, you can read like this way, OBD2, OBD3, OBD4, so that you can remember easily. Number ranges, XKN1, XDN1. Here X and N1 are common. K for creditor and D for debtor. Like this way you can remember easily. XKN1, XDN1. In case of GL, we done all three things in one screen. Assign number ranges to groups. Here OBAS, OBAR. OB common, AS, AR. OBAS, OBAR. Here GL case, all three things we done in single screen. What are the benefits of grouping? First one, categorizes the GL master in case of GL. Categorizes the vendor master in case of AP, categorizes the customer master in case of AR. Second one, controls the number intervals for GL in case of GL, controls the number intervals for vendors in case of AP, controls the number intervals for customers in case of AR. Similarly, third one, controls the fields of GL master in case of GL, controls the fields of vendor master in case of AP, controls the fields of customer master in case of AR. These are the benefits with the grouping. Groups will be created at the chart of account level in case of GL, at the client level in case of AP or AR. Number intervals will be created at a client level both in case of AP and AR, so that you can use existing number intervals or you can create your own. Number intervals will be created at chart of account level in case of GL. OBD4. OBD4. Take position. Give a chart of accounts. See, all things in one screen. Chart of accounts, this is my chart of account, this is my account group, name, number interval from 2. Here itself we have field status. If you click this is a field status groups. You can select account management and you can control the different fields from here. Required entry, surplus, option entry, display. Like this way you can control different fields of GL groups. Similarly, if you observe the same in OBD3, vendor masters, vendor groups, take position, give account group, TZ01. So this is my vendor groups, TZ01, domestic vendor group. For example, select this, details. So here we define our vendor group, and from here we can control our fields. For example, company code data, account assignment, here required entry, reconciliation account, required entry. Like this way we can make a required entry, suppress, option entry, display. We can control different fields from here. Like this way you can control different fields of vendor groups. Here first step is group creation. In case of GL, GL groups creation. In case of AP, vendor groups creation. In case of AR, a customers groups creation. Second step is business partners groups creation. For example, if you create two vendor groups for domestic, vendor group for foreign, then you have to create two business partner groups. That is business partner group for vendor domestic, business partner group for vendor foreign. For these two groups, you need to create two number ranges. And then these two number ranges you have to assign to these two business partner groups. Here, define number ranges. Transaction code is BUCF. In both cases, transaction code is same, BUCF. Then define groupings and assign number ranges. For this, there is no transaction code. We need to follow navigation path. The third step is master data synchronization. This is also not applicable for GL, and for APAR, there is no transaction code. We need to follow navigation path. It is under cross-application components, master data synchronization, customer vendor integration, business partner settings, settings for vendor integration, field assignment for vendor integration, assign keys. Here we have two. Define number assignments for direction BP to vendor or vendor to BP. If it is new implementation, BP to vendor. If it is migration project, vendor to BP. We need to check BP to vendor as it is assumed new implementation. Now fourth step is define tolerance group. For AP and AR, OBA3. OBA3, OBA3. For GL, OBA0. So OBA3. OBA3. Take position. Give a company code. See this one. TZ10. Show details. So this one we define. This is OBA3 for both same customer and vendor tolerances. OBA3 for customer or vendor tolerances. Similarly, if you observe OBA0, 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 take position, give a company code, select this, show details. This is tolerance group for GL accounts. So define tolerance group OBA0 for GL, OBA3, OBA3, in both cases same transaction code, OBA3 for AP and AR. Fifth step is GL accounts creation. In case of GL, any GL will create through FS00. In case of AP, reconciliation GL, that is reconciliation GL. In case of AP, accounts payable domestic, accounts payable foreign. In case of AR, reconciliation GL is accounts receivable domestic, accounts receivable foreign. Transaction code is FS00, FS00. See, these are the GLs we created. This is the navigation tree. So these are the other GLs we created, and this is accounts receivable domestic, accounts receivable foreign, accounts payable domestic, accounts payable foreign, accounts payable one-time vendor. Like this way, these are the reconciliation GLs, these are other GLs. Transaction code is same, FS00. Now the sixth step is creation of business partner. Transaction code is BP. In case of AR, BP. So in case of GL, this is not applicable for GL. Similarly, assign roles to business partner. That is, we need to assign different roles for the business partner which we created in step 6. This is also not applicable for GL, and for APA, same transaction code BP. Now, eighth step is document types. We need to create different document types in OBA7 and its number range creation in FBN1. For example, if you see document SA in case of GL, KA in case of AP, DA in case of AR. Here, observe the K means creditor, D means debtor. Like that way you can remember. Document vendor KA, credit memo vendor KG, vendor invoice KR, vendor payment KZ. Similarly, customer document DA, customer credit memo DG, customer invoice DR, customer payment DZ. KA, KG, KR, KZ, DA, DG, DR, DZ. Like this way, you can remember different document types in transaction code OBA7. Its number range in FBN1. Now, ninth step is document postings. Here we have two options to post a document. Document posting, single screen. This is also called enjoy. If you can read like this, FB50, FB60, FB70. Single screen. Document posting, single screen, FB50, FB60, FB70. Document posting, double screen, F-02, F-43, F-22. Now, document clearing. Outgoing payments we can clear through F-07. Incoming payments we can clear through F-06. Similarly, in case of AP, F-53. In case of AR, F-28. Line items display, FBL3N, FBL1N, FBL5N. In case of balance display, FS10N, FK10N, FD10N. Like this way, you can remember all the three major configurations step by step along with the transaction codes with a single snapshot by observing the similarities. It is very difficult to remember all transaction codes, but better to remember some of the important transaction codes along with the configuration process by preparing easy pictorial tables like this. With one screen, we can remember three major configurations along with the transaction codes. That's about this session. If you find interest in this video, you can subscribe to my channel and also like and share to others. For more interesting videos, stay tuned.